sometimes you can't even put into words exactly how you feel. Sometimes it feels like you're a ghost, and as of recently, I've started to believe in them. Sometimes it feels like nobody could even see or hear your pain. Sometimes it feels like you're suffering in silence, you know, and you don't know if that's going to change. Sometimes it feels like the pain in your life truly does last forever, but you haven't lived your life yet. Obviously, I'm still young. I don't know if this pain on your heart or your mind or whatever it is, just that feeling, maybe it's social, I don't know. Okay, it could be anything, because you can never fully understand somebody. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know exactly what choices or what things had happened to that person to get them to this point. All you know is that when big events happen in your life, and then you feel like you fuck it up every single time. You're just afraid of fucking it up. You're afraid of being known as that failure in your own head. Because at the end of the day, you realize that not a lot of people, not that they don't care, you have like your close family and friends, those people I would consider family. But sometimes it feels like it's hard to make friends, especially in like today's society, because like you go anywhere and people are just down looking at their phones, or they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And you can never bring up the confidence in yourself to get out there and speak to somebody, because you don't know. Maybe you're afraid of that rejection, so you reject what you think will reject you. But sometimes even in life, even if you know what you're doing is wrong, as long as you know what you're doing is wrong, because sometimes I don't know if people realize what they're doing is wrong, but they realize it, right? But does that make them less of a bad person? It doesn't. All right, because you are only your actions. Okay, you could say whatever you want to say. You could speak words until you're blue in the face. What you are doing, the way you are acting, that is what is going to be shown. And sometimes it feels like you could quite literally be addicted to your sadness, because whatever it is you're using to cope, good or bad, I guess maybe your brain is like bringing you into that sad state, so it knows it's going to get that next thing. Or maybe I'm completely wrong. But there is one thing I do know. Sometimes it feels like there's darkness and there is never any light. Sometimes you try to find that light. If you are somebody who could find that light in everything, that is a superpower of itself. That overthinking. Think about when you're in your room and you're just sitting there. And you're thinking about everything that could go wrong, everything that could happen. And then you go out there, you do the thing, and maybe nothing happens at all. Maybe you expectation. You have to be the life, not the expectation. You have to live your life and not go out there and expect outcomes or expect things to just be handed to you. But none of that can cure it. None of this can cure the pain of being you. Sometimes it feels like you're a ghost walking among the living. You feel like you're haunting everywhere you go. And you don't know what to do. You're lost. You're confused. You don't know what direction you should be going in. You feel like everything that was going good for you has fallen apart. But your old life is going to completely cost your new one. And you have to realize that these trials, these tribulations, they're happening to you for a reason. There's a reason why you are feeling this pain. When the pain is done teaching you, when it is done teaching you its lesson, it will go. It will leave. You will begin living your life again. You will start enjoying things. Sometimes you find a good spot, and you have to stay in that spot. But time will never allow you to stay in the same spot, It never will. It's always going to continue to move, and you're never going to be able to find your path. Through all of the chaos, you have to stay focused. You know, you have to take whatever it is inside of you and you have to try to bring it forward. You have to make all of that damage and try to make it good damage. You know, try to make it something worth meaningful. Try to make all that pain, make it mean something. You know? Or maybe don't. You know, sit in it, you know, soak in it. Drown it out. You know, try to find another way to cope. You know, but you never can. You know, maybe you never will. You know, maybe this is all it will ever be. You know, because all you could ever be is some other version of you. You know, so go out there and try to be the best version of yourself. But no, it'll just be another version of you. You know, but also realize that there will never be another you. You know, because all the people that could ever exist will never exist because of the fact that we're going to fuck ourselves on our own planet. This planet is not going to exist for more billions and billions because we're destroying it. You know, the people that could ever exist are not going to. The fact that we made it here, we're lucky. In a way, we won sort of a lottery and people live their entire lives and they don't even realize that there was a lottery. Or that there was a means. You know, we're the ones that actually get to tie everything together. We get to create meaning. We're the ones that are experiencing experience. You know, we are the ones that get to die. You know, in a way we're lucky. But we never feel that way. You know, all these things are beautiful, but did we really have to see it? You know, in a way, all the love in this world, all this love, it eventually turns to hate. It's temporary. You know, unless you find the right one. You know, unless you find the right crowd. You know, you'll eventually find better people. You know, you have to pick those out, you know, and choose them wisely, you know, because the people you surround yourself with are probably how you're going to end up. You know, or maybe that's not true. I don't know. You know, but you are unique and you are your own person, and this is the first time your story has ever been written. You know, so why can't miracles happen? Why can't something great happen? Why can't all of this hurt, all of this suffering, why can't you make it mean something? Why can't you use that as motivation? Use it as an endless drive to do better. As an endless drive to get things done. As an endless motivator. You don't want to make your bed. You make your bed. You don't want to wake up in the morning. You wake up in the morning. You get out of bed. You don't want to do that thing. You do it anyway. You're here on this planet. You have to continue to live. Okay? Living is a choice. It's a big choice. In fact, living is the bravest thing you might ever do. You know, but the hurt. You know, Matt, what about the hurt? What about the suffering? What about the weight on my chest that does not seem to go away no matter how much I think I'm doing or what I could be doing? There's still endless work that needs to be done, things that need to be done, a life that needs to be lived, but you don't have the energy or you don't feel like you have the time to live it or do it. You know, sometimes words can't explain how you feel. You know, but you could try your best. You know, but no one will ever understand you. That's the point. The only person that could ever fix you, start to help you, is you. You know, because you're the one that knows the full story. You know, there's only one person that will go through your entire life with you. It's you. You know, you're the one that can fix things. You're going to spend a lifetime trying to get it right. You know, maybe you will. Or maybe you won't. You know, but eventually that day will come. Eventually, your bones will begin to ache. And you won't have the energy to do it anymore. You know, or maybe that time has come. You know, I don't know how that feels. Okay, I don't want to sit here and pretend I do. You know, if you have time, as long as you are here, living, breathing. The fact is you have time. Now, there's always time. There's always time to say how you feel. Do what you think needs to be done. That's all. That's the best any of us could do. You just got to live your life. Got to try your best to enjoy it. All right, that time of nothingness will come. All right, there will be a day in the future that will make you curl up into a ball and never want to see anything ever again. That day will come. It's not today. Or maybe it's already came. You know, but no matter what, you've gotten through it. You've gotten through all the past shit. You can get through this shit. You could do it. I know you can. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. And you're going to do great things. You know, things are going to start changing for you. You know, the universe is going to start breaking the rules for you. You know, because you're genuine. You know, and maybe the world will reward that. Or maybe it won't. But stay true to yourself. You know, all you ever had to do was try. You know, so get out there and enjoy your day. And if you could do one more thing for me, stay positive. Please.